After exiting from Zuoying station, you will head towards exit 2. And you will see over there Lotus Pond. That's Zuoying station, but that's not necessary because from here we can go out to Lotus Pond through the exit 2 where all the lockers are. This structure wasn't here before. It's nearer and easier to go to Lotus Pond this way than if you were to use the Ecological District MRT. You just follow this path and turn right. So we're just gonna go to the end of this path. You just walk straight down from the exit of that Zuoying station. You just go all the way down and then turn right at the end. Okay, so we turn right. And you just keep to the right. Just walk down here. Because it's evening, so there are more vehicles. If you come in the afternoon, but in the afternoon it's very hot. But if you come in the afternoon, fewer vehicles. So you just walk down this path and cross the road at the end. And continue straight ahead. It's actually a shortcut to the Lotus Pond versus if you were to come by Ecological District MRT. That's a far longer way. At the end, when you are done with Lotus Pond, you can walk out and walk a long way to Ecological District MRT. So rather than come back here, just cross this other road to go over there. Just continue here and straight ahead. Once you cross this road, you are almost there. This wide road. You have to go across this space. Let's see how we go across this space. Just go across this space to the other side. Just go through this. It's drizzling slightly. It's gonna be a typhoon tomorrow. Typhoon. Just walk through here, and that you can see that is actually the park. There's the playground. You just, and that's the restroom. Alright, you just cross this small little road and you're there. That's the other bridge. So it's easy, it's fast. From Zuoying station, takes maybe 15 minutes or 10 minutes to get here. So you are already here just by crossing that little road. We usually always come here, but we haven't been here in a while. And the tiger dragon renovation took about, I think, a year. So we haven't seen it, whether it's completed. So we are going there now to see whether it's done and what it looks like. So the dragon and the pagoda is further along. So you need to walk quite a distance to get in front, to the front. This is more of a back part of the Lotus Pond. Last week it's been real blazing hot, but suddenly there are dark clouds. You can see the dark cloud and it's drizzling. So I think the typhoon Podo, predicted to come tomorrow, will really arrive in Kaohsiung. And it's suddenly cool enough to walk. Usually at this time it's still very hot and sweaty, but the temperature has suddenly dipped enough to come to Ecological District, Lotus Pond. You can see the dragon and tiger pagoda from here. So for that you need to go to the front of the park, which means walking through the bridge way till there. A lot of people are very sweaty and smelly, even on the trains, at the train stations and inside the trains. There are a lot of smelly, sweaty people, which doesn't happen in Japan. Even though Japan has its very hot summer, people don't stink so badly in Japan compared to Taiwan. Okay, so we're just gonna go down here and go around there all the way to the pavilions over there. This structure is always so blank. I don't know why it's always so blank and what's it for. It's now 6:05 as we are walking there. See, the weather is so hot, the lotus plants are all burnt. That structure is under renovation. I think I recall this structure is part of the Confucius Memorial structure building over there. But this entry is not allowed inside this one. Only the further one. Alright, so let's continue. It's a big area. There's more to explore in the hills over there. Behind these hills, there are more paths to explore inside. Depending on when you go, it can be filled with mosquitoes. But it's fun to explore the path of the old city gates, leading all the way to deeper and further areas than just this area. There's some construction going on here and there. It's a nice sweaty evening for a stroll. It's okay if you have nowhere else to go and you want to jog here or just a stroll here. But if you are in a hurry or going somewhere else, you can skip this place. It's more for locals to relax here. They have a local karaoke or karaoke over here. Locals enjoying some singing. Okay, there's a man with the radio hanging from his neck. It's very interesting to see the locals relaxing and enjoying their time in their own country. You can access the two pavilions, but the upper pavilion cannot be accessed. They don't allow people to go up there. You can just go to the first floor, that's all.
Tiếng đầu á,我压力，我一下子马上进来看我的，我都没有练哦，我都没有练啊，你们看我紧拢在讲电话，我练啊，我也不可能，你看我紧搞。
This is a little island for the goose, swan, okay, swans and ducks. the god of fortune. 财神 is it? Is it 财神? Maybe it's not 财神. He's holding a sword, but there's no gold ingot. I always thought it's 财神, but I guess it's not. Well, those who know who he is, comment below. You can see the clouds are darker, getting darker. So the typhoon is definitely coming. So the first floor is accessible. You can just look at the first floor. You can sit and enjoy the atmosphere. But can you go up to the second floor? Nope. It says the top floor has been sealed. There's a metal gate there that's locked. So it's a pity that people can't go up there for a nice view. So you just have the first floor view. Imagine if you could go up to the second floor. The view and the wind, the breeze will be very nice. Unfortunately, it's locked, and so is the other pavilion. It smells fishy. Those are well-wishing trees. I've not come here before. Usually when I see that it's locked or sealed, I'll just walk away. So this is the first time I'm here at the wishing trees, more than one. I think people shouldn't be wishing for anything out of worship, because nothing is for free. So be careful what you wish for. The best is don't wish for anything. That's my advice to everyone who comes to shrines and temples. Do not wish for anything, do not pray for anything. Inside is yeah, you can see for yourself. This is a interesting vending machine where you put a coin here, 10 yuan, and she'll go fetch your fortune for you inside there, and you get your little lots tube here. I won't be filming more inside in case the caretaker does not want me to film, so in case he hasn't said anything, so I think I better not film too much in there. But that staircase is interesting. That's the chicken machine. So you get a golden egg for this one. 2 staircases. Actually, I've been up there. But it's for very religious people. As a whole. No further entry. I just came down from there, so we're going to the other staircase. It's the same. So 2 staircases leading to the same altar. Okay. It's also sealed. Alright, let's proceed. I'll tell you something strange. Every time I come to this type of shrines, temples, or a problematic hotel room, I will get a headache. I don't know why, but I will get a headache. So just now when I was in there, I got a slight headache. So I try to go into these sort of places or stay too long. So I tend to avoid going into shrines, temples. Especially Chinese ones. So let's proceed to the destination, which is the Dragon and Tiger Pavilions. I regret going into the temple just now. It was fine outside, but when I go into the temple, especially when I climb the stairs, I get the headache, you know. And headache is bad news, because once I get that headache, it's most likely to continue into the night, and then it gets very, very disturbing, and I can't think properly with that headache. So I hope it's not going to be like that later. For the sake of uploading on YouTube, I went into the temple. I've been there before and I've not gone in since. Oh look, they light up the crown when it's night. The jewels on his crown. Alright, let's continue. I take it as a bad sign, a negative sign, when I go to a place and I get a bad headache, heavy headache. So I don't offend people by saying it's negative, but just don't visit the top floor. Just the area and the below is fine, but don't go upstairs don't go where the altar is. As I walk away from the temple, my headache is almost gone. So I guess that's a good sign. No entry. Oh my goodness. Due to construction, Spring and Autumn Pagodas is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, so it's open but it's closed due to timing. So we are late. Oh, I forgot that they have this timing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Looks like they will finish in October. dragon tiger is over here. Oh. The Dragon Tiger renovation has supposed to be completed already. Wow, the lights are very beautiful. It looks like there are paintings in there and staircase. It's closed. We are late, so it's closed. Wow. I think we can go up there. I recall going up the stairs all the way, the floors. But the top floor, it stops there. There's a metal gate preventing further access to the top floor because there's an altar there. I'm not sure if we can still go up now that it's renovated, but I recall going up there once. We will have to come back another time to see if we can go up all the way. Okay, so that's it. So if you're coming here, remember to come earlier before 6 p.m. Otherwise it will be closed. I think it closes at 5 if I'm not wrong. It's now close to 7 p.m. So we are leaving. Thanks for watching. The stairs remind me of MC Escher's art. Stairs upon stairs. It's very interesting staircases. From here, if you go straight down, is all the way down the distance. You'll walk to the Ecological District MRT station. If you continue over here, cross the road, you will find a staircase leading up to boardwalks, and you can explore further inside the hills. It will take you to other places. We are leaving through here. We're not going to walk back to Zuoying station, so we're just going to go to Ecological District MRT where there's a supermarket and we can get some food. It's really beautiful at night. It's too bad they close so early. I'm not sure what time they close, but the last time I recall was 5 p.m. I'll try to come back again and see whether we can use the staircase to go up. It looks like you can do a movie here. A drama, a romance drama. Sometimes there'll be some water sports here, especially on the weekend. You can see there's a path up there. It's part of the old city walls. It reminds me of Japan castle walls surrounding the surrounding castle walls, like Matsuyama, and they need to be supported, otherwise they will collapse. It is quite a distance, but it's not difficult to walk, it's just the distance. And now it's very sweaty and warm, sticky. Okay, when you see this gate, that is, you have reached the main road. So you just have to turn to it and cross the road. Once you cross the road, you just walk straight, and it may be a bit confusing for the first time, but it's actually quite easy. It's just very sweaty and quite a long walk, because you don't go by that bridge that you see. Don't go up that bridge. You don't have to. You just have to cross this traffic light. Will do. Just go straight by crossing traffic lights. It's a big road, but there is a traffic light here, so you just have to wait to cross it. You can also go by this bridge. It starts over there and you just climb it all the way, go down here. But you shouldn't have to do that, because climbing the bridge can be very tiring. You just have to wait for a traffic light. I think maybe it's better you use the bridge, because this road is very difficult to cross at night. And you see the vehicles. I don't understand why they're not stopping, because the traffic light is there. Normally we cross in the afternoon is fine, but not at night. And now we are stuck here in a very dangerous place. Oh, I think they removed the crossing, and they removed the traffic light crossing. Oh dear. Alright, so we managed to cross that dangerous road. Don't do it. Okay, what they've done is they've erased the crossing. Previously we were able to cross at the traffic light, but they've removed it without informing that they've removed it. And so we risked our lives to cross that road that they've removed the traffic lights, removed the crossing, and now you will have to come by this bridge. So when you come out of this bridge, okay, then you continue walking straight ahead. It's very bad of them to have just removed the traffic crossing just like that, because previously we were able to cross, and one lady, Taiwanese lady, was also unaware that the crossing has been removed, so she crossed the road dangerously with us as well. So please note that traffic crossing has been erased. You have to go by the bridge. The Taiwanese drivers are not as careful as Japanese drivers, so you have to be careful whenever you cross the road. They tend not to stop for people and very impatient. Even when the green light is on, they will just try to start up their engines. You know, they will press the accelerator, step on the accelerator. So you have to run even when the traffic light is green. Whereas in Japan, the drivers are more careful and more patient and more polite. So you just continue walking down this part to reach the middle, all the way to Ecological District MRT. If you don't want to come by this way, all you have to do is walk back the same way you came from and go to Zuoying MRT station. The reason why we avoid coming here to the ecological park is because of the mosquitoes. No, it's hot, it's sticky, sweaty, and with mosquitoes. So if you come here, be sure to bring repellent. From here on, you can see Poya here. From here on is easy to get to the MRT station. You just walk straight for about 10 minutes. There's a carrefour here as well on this side of the road, a small carrefour. This is their hardware store. It's called Xiaobei. It's 24 hours and they seem to dominate selling hardware in Kaohsiung. Well, the prices are pretty high. And that is their lottery store. Their lottery is also pretty pricey. Whether it's scratch card or whether it's something that you pick yourself, the numbers that you pick yourself is still pretty pricey. Okay, let's cross. Okay, this is a Master Fang, I think. Some pricey buns there, but it's quite tasty. I only buy one bun, one type, and that is the one with the custard on top. That's a huge amount of custard. I think I'm going in there to buy. Yeah. So you just continue walking all the way down and you will reach the MRT. I'm just going to get the bun from there. There are this, along the street, there are these snacks or cooking, which we never eat. We don't try those because we are afraid of the hygiene. So we don't buy from there. We just eat supermarket food. Alright, you can see PX Mart is here. That's the supermarket that we are going to. Okay, so we just need to cross here and get to there. And over there is a pet store. You can see it says aquarium, cat, dog, pets, worms. It's quite a big pet store. And there is the grocery store. As I said in the other video, they only take cash or the local payment methods. They don't take Wise card here. They don't take overseas credit card or debit card. However, after walking such a distance, we're all sweaty, so just now we passed by Carrefour. Carrefour accepts my Wise card, but then that Carrefour we tried before, the payment machine is spoiled. I don't know if they repaired it. Anyway, PX Mart has more interesting food items, so I'm gonna buy there, and from there we're going back to the hotel. The MRT station is just beside this PX Mart over there. It's hard to see, but there is the gate to the MRT station. So it's just beside this supermarket. It seems that in anticipation of the coming typhoon, again the food stuff is wiped out. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow, the typhoon. After some difficult and long sweaty walk, it's time for some ice cream. It's stony, frozen, but looks nice. Egg and milk. A small spoon, a bit difficult to use. Okay, after PX Mart, you just walk straight out to the Gogoro charging port, and straight ahead is the MRT station, the Ecological District train station. That's the police station. I can smell a bit of rain. It smells a bit rainy, but it hasn't rained yet. I like that the traffic light has got a huge amount of time for crossing. You see, a small road has more than 70 seconds. It's difficult to see, and you won't think of it as an MRT station, as a train station. But here it is. This is the station that's very near to the supermarket. Ecological District Exit 1 station. Okay, it's very typical of them not to have any down escalator and no lift. Okay. Look at this poor lady. But look at the wheels of her trolley. It's 3-wheeled. So she's well prepared for this sort of stairs. Okay, that's it. We are going back to the hotel. Thanks again for watching. That's Mr. Bear. He's always there. I don't know what this shop is about, but there are always people inside discussing something. I like Kaohsiung's MRT stations. It's always so bright and peaceful and quiet, although okay, quiet. That's because of the timing now. It's 8:30. So there's that lady. Let's go. After spending money, I'm tired.